King Narnod's throne room buzzed with activity, but Q1KJ only saw the king. His gaze was intense. It always made Q1KJ nervous.
Q1KJ.
The king boomed, his voice echoing through the hall.
We have a dire situation.
Q1KJ swallowed hard. This sounded serious. The king never exaggerated.
Our Gnome spies have gone silent. They were investigating strange happenings on Ape Atoll.
The king leaned forward.
We need you to find them.
Q1KJ's heart pounded. Ape Atoll? That place was crawling with, well, apes. But a hero doesn't back down from a challenge.
I won't fail you, Your Majesty.
The wind whipped through Q1KJ's hair. Below, the Karamja jungle spread out like a green sea. Q1KJ gripped the controls of the gnome glider, their knuckles white. 2 other gnomes, seasoned spies, were with them.
Ever been to Ape Atoll before?
One of the spies grinned.
First time for everything.
The jungle rushed closer. The gnomes steered their gliders skillfully between giant trees and swooping parrots. Q1KJ struggled to keep up. Suddenly, something shot past them. A bunch of bananas flung like missiles, apes. This was their welcome party. The air filled with shrieks and monkey chatter. More bananas flew through the air, followed by coconuts. One glider went down, then another. Q1KJ was alone. Thinking fast, Q1KJ nosedived toward the jungle canopy. The glider crashed through leaves and branches. Everything went dark. When Q1KJ woke, rough hands tied them up. They were surrounded by monkeys, chattering excitedly. This was not good. Not good at all. One monkey, larger than the others, approached. He wore a necklace of bones and had a nasty scar across his face. This must be the leader. Q1KJ struggled against the ropes. The monkey leader barked orders. 2 monkeys dragged another figure forward. A gnome!
Karam!
Q1KJ gasped. Karam was one of the missing spies. What was he doing here, and why did he look so pleased with himself?
Sorry to disappoint you, Q1KJ, but I've gone up in the world. These monkeys appreciate my talents.
You're betraying the gnomes?
Q1KJ couldn't believe it. Karam had always been a bit grumpy, but a traitor?
The monkeys offered me power. Besides,
He gestured to a huge half-built structure of wood and stone.
I helped them come up with a plan to take over the kingdom.
Section 5. Escape from Monkey City. This is where our story takes a thrilling turn. As Karam gloated over his supposed victory, Q1KJ noticed something else lurking in the dense foliage. A small furry creature was watching from the shadows, its eyes glinting with curiosity and intelligence. It was a monkey, but not like any Q1KJ had ever seen before. This one had bright green fur that seemed to shimmer in the dappled sunlight. The monkey moved with a strange grace, almost as if it were dancing through the air, its movements fluid and mesmerizing. Suddenly, it met Q1KJ's eyes and, to his astonishment, winked. It was as if the creature was trying to communicate something important.
It was Zooknock, a creature of legend. Known throughout the jungle as a friend to those in need, Zooknock had appeared at the perfect moment. Said to be a friend to those in need, Zooknock was known for his cunning and bravery, always ready to help those who were lost or in danger.
The monkey scampered closer, its movements quick and deliberate, and started gnawing at Q1KJ's ropes with determination. With a final snap, the ropes fell away, freeing Q1KJ from his bonds. He felt a surge of relief and gratitude towards the legendary creature. Q1KJ leapt up, grabbing a fallen banana as a weapon. It wasn't much, but it was better than nothing in this perilous situation.
Distract them! Q1KJ shouted urgently, knowing that they needed a diversion to make their escape.
Q1KJ whispered to Zooknock, outlining a quick plan. The monkey nodded, understanding the gravity of the situation. Zooknock then let out a piercing shriek that echoed through the jungle, startling the other monkeys. The monkeys went wild, jumping and yelling, trying to catch the elusive creature that had suddenly become the center of attention. Seizing the opportunity, Q1KJ took off running, his heart pounding as he navigated through the dense forest, hoping to find safety and freedom. Section 6. Zooknock's Challenge. Q1KJ followed Zooknock through the tangled paths of the Monkey City. The sounds of chaos faded behind them. They finally reached a hidden cave concealed by a waterfall. Zooknock chattered excitedly, pointing deeper into the cave.
This place reeks of danger.
Suddenly, the ground shook. A deep growl echoed through the cave. Zooknock whimpered and hid behind Q1KJ. Something big was coming. Q1KJ drew their sword, its blade glowing faintly in the dim light.
They had to get through this. They had to warn the king.
The cave floor split open, revealing a dark abyss that seemed to stretch endlessly into the earth. The air grew thick with tension, and the ground trembled beneath Q1KJ's feet. A monstrous creature emerged, all teeth and claws, its eyes glowing with a malevolent light. It moved with a predatory grace, each step echoing through the cavern. This was no ordinary beast. Its scales shimmered with an eerie luminescence, and its breath was a toxic fog that filled the air with a sickly sweet scent. This was the Jungle Demon, a creature of legend, feared by all who dared to enter its domain. Its very presence seemed to sap the courage from Q1KJ's heart. Legends whispered of its power, its fury. Stories told of entire villages laid to waste by its wrath, of heroes who had tried and failed to vanquish it. The Jungle Demon roared, a sound that shook Q1KJ to their core. It was a roar that spoke of ancient rage and unending hunger. It lunged. S1. Media. Creature lunging towards hero, dramatic attack in a dark cave, adventurer facing imminent danger. Oh no. The beast moved with terrifying speed, its claws slashing through the air towards Q1KJ.
Ah, that was close! Q1KJ's heart pounded in their chest as they narrowly avoided the deadly strike.
Q1KJ barely dodged out of the way, the creature's claws scraping the cave wall with a sound like nails on a chalkboard. The narrow escape left them breathless, but there was no time to rest. This was it, the ultimate test. Q1KJ knew that this battle would determine their fate, and the fate of their kingdom. Q1KJ had to prove their worth, not just to save themselves, but to earn the right to face the monkeys and save their kingdom. The weight of their mission pressed heavily on their shoulders, but they steeled themselves for the fight ahead. This was their moment, their chance to become a true hero. The Jungle Demon attacked again and again, its claws slashing through the air with a ferocity that seemed unstoppable. Each strike was more powerful than the last, a testament to the creature's relentless nature. Q1KJ dodged, weaved, and parried, but the creature was relentless. Exhaustion set in. Q1KJ stumbled. Every muscle in their body screamed for rest, but they knew they couldn't afford to stop. The fate of the kingdom rested on their shoulders. The Jungle Demon saw its chance. Its eyes gleamed with a sinister light, sensing the weakening resolve of its opponent. It prepared to strike the final blow, confident in its impending victory. It roared, ready to deliver the final blow. The sound echoed through the jungle, a terrifying proclamation of its dominance. The ground trembled under the weight of its power. But then, something amazing happened. A glimmer of hope appeared in the form of a small yet incredibly brave figure.
"Over here, you beast!" the voice rang out clear and defiant, cutting through the chaos of the battle.
Zooknock, tiny and fearless, leaped onto the Jungle Demon's head. Despite his small stature, his courage was immense. He clung to the beast with all his might, determined to be the distraction Q1KJ needed. The Jungle Demon howled in anger and shook its head, trying to dislodge Zooknock. Its frustration grew with each failed attempt, its movements becoming more erratic and desperate. It was the distraction Q1KJ needed. They took a deep breath, gathering their remaining strength and focusing on the task at hand. This was their moment. Gathering all their strength, Q1KJ charged. Their heart pounded in their chest, each step bringing them closer to the beast. They could feel the weight of their sword, a symbol of their resolve and determination.
For the kingdom, the battle cry was filled with passion and unwavering commitment, echoing through the jungle and inspiring all who heard it.
With a mighty yell, Q1KJ plunged their sword deep into the Jungle Demon's chest. The blade pierced through the thick hide, reaching the creature's heart. The force of the strike was fueled by every ounce of strength and determination they had left. The creature let out an ear-splitting shriek as it vanished into dust. The once fearsome Jungle Demon was no more, its dark presence dissipating into the air. The battle was won, and the kingdom was safe once again. After the battle, Zooknock led Q1KJ to a hidden tunnel. It was a shortcut back to the Gnome lands. Q1KJ emerged, exhausted but triumphant, near the base of the Grand Tree, their home. Q1KJ rushed to King Narnode, telling him everything about the monkey army, Karam's betrayal, and the impending attack. The king listened intently, his face grim.
You have done well, Q1KJ. You have saved our kingdom.
He turned to his advisors.
Prepare our defenses. We will be ready for these monkeys.
The battle was fierce, but the gnomes, forewarned and prepared, fought bravely. The monkeys, caught off guard by the gnomes' resistance, were eventually driven back to Ape Atoll. Karam was captured, stripped of his rank, and banished from the Gnome Kingdom. As for Q1KJ, they became a legend, the hero who faced a jungle demon and saved the kingdom. King Narnode himself placed a crown of golden oak leaves upon Q1KJ's head.
From this day forward, you shall be known as Q1KJ the Brave.
The assembled gnomes erupted in cheers. Q1KJ had faced their fears and emerged a true hero.